Hey yo, way oh, 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 way oh. Boy, oh boy, welcome in everyone. It's friggin' me, Binks. What the heck?
Welcome to the stream. I hope you like the vibe.
Super
If you're
duper excited to be
watching
here.
on
It's
YouTube,
freaking.
like and subscribe. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna
What day is
grab
it
some
today?
cheese. Now be a
Sunday?
good
It's
chatter
Sunday, my
and
dudes.
don't
I didn't know what day it was. Rare Sunday Binks just dropped.
Binks, 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 Binks.
I cannot remember the last time I streamed on a dang old Sunday. I've been very anti-weekend streaming core.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, 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 Binks.
What is up, everyone? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I had a great
Watching
Sunday.
on YouTube, like and subscribe.
In case you were wondering, which you may or may not have been. Maybe you were, maybe you weren't.
Welcome to the
Who
stream.
knows, man?
I hope you like the
Glaucoma.
vibe.
Dude, that's a
If you're
great...
watching on YouTube,
That's a great
like
name.
and subscribe.
Glaucoma.
We're gonna play some games. We're gonna
Welcome
grab some
in.
cheeks.
Thank you for
Now
thinking
be a
my-
good chatter and
my theme
don't
song
be a
is
piece.
catchy.
Binks, Binks,
AI could never.
Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
We're having a wonderful Sunday. We started today with some Pokemon, which was a whole mess of fun.
I hope you like the vibe.
It was a nice weekend of post-rotation Poke Madness.
Binks. If you're watching on
Did much better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I kind of scrubbed out. I played fine, but
Binks, Binks,
did a whole mess of losing.
Binks, Binks.
But today we got second place out of 19 players. List felt very solid.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks. Like and subscribe. Binks, Binks. I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks. Like and subscribe.
Bow! What up, one? What up, all? We're having a blessed Sunday here today. I'm excited to be here on a Sunday. Like I said, I don't really stream on Sundays ever. But we have a few things that I wanted to get done today. We have we're gonna play some Snap. I got some stuff to play. I have a deck that I really want to try. There was a Japanese person on, like someone from the Japanese Snap space posted a deck that I thought was pretty interesting, and I made like an augmented version of it. And then I couldn't find that person's tweet afterwards. I found it like last night. But it makes like a lot of sense. I think it's actually like quite good. So excited to mess around, play some of that. Sunday stream indubitably. Freaking Sunday, my dudes. I'm excited to be here. I love water. Water's so delicious. Anyone have any strong opinions on water? Hydration Nation. Oh my gosh! Orange off! What a delightful way to start Sunday. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subscriptions. I super duper appreciate that. If you're one of the lucky people, just got gifted a sub, make sure to send some love over to Orange Off directly. Thank you so much, Orange Off. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you've been enjoying the Snap streams this week. It's been a lot of Snap. A whole mess of Snap. I wish I would have streamed a little bit longer. Some of the days, but I don't know. I can't be too upset about myself for... Let's see. We can see how much we streamed this week. We have the technology. See here, we streamed for 19, 27. Streamed about 31 hours over the 4 days. It's not too bad. I'm only gonna have time to do about an hour and a half of Snap today. I wish that I could do a little bit more. I wanted to get online a little bit early, but I had a 10 a.m. Pokemon tournament today. Which I got second out of 19 people. Very exciting. Very good results with my own homebrew Raging Bolt list. Felt really good. Felt really good to have to go out and play with my own deck. I guess all my Raging Bolt lists have been pretty uniquely me. Like I kind of like play. I tend to play decks that like no one else plays the same 60. I don't know, it's probably just because I'm such a psychopath in Snap. I've always wanted to build my own stuff. But I also I have 2 different Raging Bolt decks that I think are good after rotation. And one of the decks, a really good player in like our local community reached out to me. Super cool dude. And he was asking me about it because he watched me stream it when I streamed during the post-rotation swap. And I sent him over my list and he made like a couple small changes to it and he like tested it, like worked it out a little bit more. And then he won a freaking cup with it. Now people are calling it his list. That's okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. What's up, Mace? What's up, Tyke Goes Live? You're all having a good time. Yo, thank you. That was Orange Off. Papa Percules. Thank you for thanking them. Means a lot. But I'm excited. I finally have like the card that I've needed to finish out those decks, which is a Meowth EX. I got 4 of them today, which is good. The card's going to be really important for a really long time, so it's really nice to have a few copies of it. Or a full playset, I guess. But I think maybe next weekend, I'll pull out the other version that I wasn't able to build because I didn't have the I wasn't able to build because I did not have. What am I doing? I can't even use friggin' words properly right now. I didn't have the Meow, so I couldn't play it. I'm also kind of more excited about the other one. Just because it's stupider, but I don't know. We'll worry about that when it comes to it. Papa Percules, thank you so much for passing it forward and sending a gift sub over to Type Goes Live. I'd love to see it. How incredibly kind of you. Not only that, you activated a dang on hype train. Let's get the hype train song going while we start this freaking deck. Shall we?
Hype train.
Let's show you the deck. So this is a deck I'm quite excited for. I think it's just
Hype
like
train.
really
Hype
good.
train. Hype
Alrighty
train.
then. Just give it a second here.
It's a hype train.
That's so big.
Subs. Hype train. It's a
So
hype-
I ran a
hype-
deck somewhat
hype-
similar to this
hype-
when Ensab and Nurmagerd came out.
It's a hype train.
But it's just a deck that runs like Surge, Zabu, Psylocke to kind of gather some energy and play 4 drops early.
It's a hype train.
And then you could get like Strife Star-Lord. You can get like White Tiger Strife. I'm still not sure about the White Tiger.
Subs. Hype train.
I do feel like it makes sense to get a second
It's a hype
card that Strife can target. But I'm still not sure about this one. I was trying Doom at one point, but Doom just felt like it was clogging my board, so I feel like White Tiger's a little better at not doing that.
It's a hype train.
And And then the Symbiote Spider-Man has a lot of cool things you can do with it. Like you can play it on Ramatut. You can play it on Star-Lord. You could play it on Iska. You can play freaking Symbiote Spider-Man and Iska, and it can go crazy mode. And then you try and play Star-Lord, get like a couple extra energy, usually not much. And then you can play like 2 4-drops in the final turn. But I played a little bit of this offline. It feels really good.
Hype train, hype train, hype train,
So that's what we're going to play today.
hype train.
Give me those bits, give me your primes, let's level up, 'cause it's hype train time.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train. This.
Ramatut Chaos? Yeah, Ramatut's probably not correct. That's another good point.
It's a hype train.
There's definitely an argument that Ramatut is just wrong, but I don't know. Counterpoint, I want to play it. I guess. So Symbiote Spider-Man is just a 4/7 this game, unfortunately. Yeah, there was Orange Off, if you can thank them directly. Tracker not working? Yeah, it was closed. It'll be ready to go next game. Or right now. You should look at that. Right now works too.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train. It's a hype train.
Trying to decide what I want to do here. I think you often just want to surge. Like Psylocke guarantees we play a 4-drop next turn, but like there's no guarantee Iska will be that good.
It's a hype train.
Especially because it's already buffed. It's hard for it to get its first trigger. Yeah, I also cannot remember... Bruh. I also cannot remember the last time that I streamed on a Sunday. Bruh. Exactly what we were looking for. Iska can still get us out of this potentially. I think I need space over here. I think I just die if I don't get space. How about... True, man. Very true. How about when the stream began Saturday night? Do those count? I mean, those are also very few and far between, for the record. Rude. Ah. No, Iska still goes off because it's end of turn. Yeah, we're chilling. I don't know if I've floated any turns. I think I floated turn 1. Where's the Skillmonger? True. I guess there's a chance we can Juggernaut out of it, but they probably play 3 cards. I mean, Ramatut. We could top deck Ramatut. That's always allowed. Tommy Giant Man? Shulao. Look, is plus 12. Yeah, I mean, we must die here, right? I mean, there's not much we could have done about that. It's just sucks, I guess. They probably go like Kitty, Shulao, both middle. Well, I don't have Juggernaut. That's right. If I had Juggernaut, I think there's a non-zero chance that we could win. That sucks because that game we had a great hand, a great setup. We kind of did everything that we wanted, and then we just had 5 cards added to our board without consent, and we lose. What are you gonna do, eh? Maybe I shouldn't have played the Zabu. Playing the Zabu was probably the mistake. I don't know if it would have mattered, but mattered enough. Actually, it didn't really matter at all. I didn't need any more space. Yeah, never mind. I'm chilling. Get the Surge the Rockin'. Surge is always... Like, anytime you're finding... The only ways this deck really skunks out is that if you don't find any of Zabu, Psylocke, Surge on 2. It happens sometimes, but it's rather rare. Ooh, okay. Sure. Let's just have Iska start cooking. Should I hide Iska? Let's hide Iska. We just White Tiger left, yeah? Is there a consensus yet on what the best TOV decks are? There's never a consensus on that about any deck. Counterpoint.
All hail Hydra!
Oh, okay. We should still beat this most of the time, right? Maybe we don't? Next turn, I go to 10. They go to... I go to 20. They go to 18. I can't even think about how we're supposed to do that. So I guess I just won't. How about that? Let's do this, I suppose. It's Bastioning time. Ooh, get wrecked. It's good because I didn't want a top deck. Well. Not great. They leaving. Why did they stay here? They just think that Iskas will just win the game, perchance. Okay. Suffering Succotash. That's really weird. They lost to pass middle. I don't know. That's an interesting stay, but we'll let them, I suppose. Boom, 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 boom. Hello. Thank you so much for using People Shorted on Goose, one of my favorite emotes. I'm doing well today. Thank you so much for asking. Today's a bit of a variety day, so we're gonna play Snap for a little bit more than another hour, and then we're gonna play Minecraft, and then we're gonna play Slay the Spire co-op with Pawnee Pun, Loopy Fist, and Nerdy Hickey. So it'll be a fun little Sunday. We'll have lots of cool things back to back to back. Also, if anyone knows how to play Minecraft, I would really appreciate people teaching me about Minecraft, because I know nothing about Minecraft, and it will be a fun little experience. Never dig straight down. Thanks, Moogs. We're gonna ask if it's modded. It's not, no. If I finished Deadpool Dash, what do you mean by finished? Like I didn't get to 1,000,000. You can guide me? Let's go. Want to play Minecraft together? I don't, unfortunately. Does anything with Stinklord in it really off meta? Yes. You have to open your horizons. Lappa. Gosh! Fuck you. We're just gonna sack left. Can't really do anything. You love your Cerebro Technovirus video. I was wondering if you have any tips for getting the Technovirus card? You buy it, I guess. I don't know. There's not really much tips I can give other than you just buy it, fortunately. I think I floated 1 because I went 2, 3, 4. Floating 1 doesn't really help us that much. We just do something like this. Puts pressure left.
All systems go.
Jeez. Press Q near lava to repair tools. Okay, come on, man. It is Sunday indeed. It's the Java edition I'm playing. I should actually check to make sure that it's okay. I'm pretty sure you can play either. It is for a sponsorship, for the record. It's a Twitch sponsorship. Which is like their new way of doing bounty boards. But I am playing the Java version. I played the game a little bit over COVID with some friends. And they all told me that the Java version was better. Are they right? And will the internet be mad at me for using the Java version? Always an important question. They were right. Yes, they were 100% correct. Pog. Love to see it. When I activate this game while streaming Minecraft for the full hour. Yeah, it doesn't specify if it has to be Java or Bedrock, so I think we're good. Control F Bedrock. Yeah, we're chilling. Clarence! Another great name, man. Dude, I got some chatters with some good names. The first person to say something today, his name was Glaucoma. Glockoma. It's fire, dude. And we got Clarence. You sound like a character from... You sound. Probably Surge. We're chilling. You sound like a character from.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Another Crab's Treasure. There we go. Sorry, it took me a while. Video Game High School. Video Game High School. That had the guy who played Kablam? What the fuck is his name? Shazam? Shazam? Is that right? Yasted. Surely they can't do anything to this ludicrously big card that I'm making. They wouldn't dare. Why isn't this... Oh, it did go off. Seems good, right? No fucking shot. This is Galactus. Oh. That's fine. I was gonna say, man, no fucking shot, bro.
Victory.
Did Twitch raise the price of bits? I wouldn't put it past him. Can't cheer in my own channel, so I actually can't look. I literally just click the bits tab. It won't let me. Kelvini's boy? Or Kelvin is boy? I don't know which one, but yo, it's up to you as well. Welcome in. One thing, Vatch, if you're on mobile, all of the prices are way higher on mobile. If you're on PC, then they probably did just raise the prices. You're in Safari. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that means like your web-based. I don't think like mobile web works. I don't know. Every time someone talks about like mobile web stuff, it always seems to not work. I don't have any dang old 3-drops, man.
Face the might of Asgard.
Okay.
Mjolnir.
Big Mjolnir guy. Big Mjolnir guy over here. I like setting the Iska right. They're advertising some bundles of bits are 5%, but if you click through, and 100 bits are now 140. Yeah, they were 1 for 1 for a while.
Mjolnir to me.
Back then, this was one.
Have you considered that they have to keep the lights on, though, perchance? I want to, like, do 2 of these, but I feel like I'm gonna Juggernaut, right? Maybe I'll do it, but don't click, I guess. Strife won't proc, no. I'm not playing him to proc.
To me, are ye worthy?
Are ye?
Mjolnir, to me.
From the top ropes.
Victory.
We fucking take those. Holy moly. Yeah, it felt unlikely they would go for right, I guess. I didn't think I needed enough, and then I felt like if I put the Drax right and he jumped middle, then we would lose, and that would make me sad. But maybe, I guess it wouldn't have. We would have still won. I don't know, man. What's up, Disease Vermin? Doing well. Thank you so much for asking. This very scary dragon avatar. Sorry, opponent, let me... Why didn't I play Psylocke? Why didn't I play Psylocke? It's the whole point of the deck! Oh my fucking god. Sorry. Ramatuts! Do your worst. Okay. I did tell him to do his worst, so honestly, that's kind of on me. He really was just listening at the end of the day. Sure. I think I just need to pull this band-aid off.
Hail Hydra!
I do be Hail and Hydra, man. Many such cases. It's really annoying. What do you think, chat? Easy wins, easy life? This just hits the white tiger, lands middle, we win easily. Simple as. Surely they won't fill the whole board.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place. Cut off one head, two more shall take its place. All hail Hydra!
Ooh, that's gonna get me another card. That card sucks ass, dude. Card doesn't do shit. This one. Where'd the second Zola come from? What one of these locations were or something? I have no clue, man, to be honest with you. Stardust stuff? Yeah, Stardust is probably very strong right now. It's a very fair and valid point. You don't run two Zolas in your deck? What are you, stupid? I really do have no idea how they got the other Zola, though. That's a really good question. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I have no idea how they got the other Zola. It's a great question. It's nice having Drax. By the way, I got cheeked up Drax. I think this was my Twitch drops reward, because it was just like randomly in my thing. The one location gives you the highest cost card from your deck in your hand, but why didn't I get it then, I guess? Didn't I also have one of those? Or shouldn't I also have had one of those, I suppose? I got Star-Lord? Oh. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have to be a double, because you can just not draw that card. Of course. Am I dumb? So this covers... I don't know what the hell it's supposed to cover. I just wanted the Surge trigger, to be honest with you. Joke's on you, I could play Star-Lord too, punk. are online. It's good. Ramatut, Zabu, or Symbiote, or guaranteed 8? I want guaranteed 8. Doesn't matter where we play these, they always push to middle. Alright, 50-50 time. Yes!
Victory.
Important thing. Important thing to remember. Even though these were both 4, Strife always target, it has the capital C. Strife will always target White Tiger in this spot. So important thing to remember if you're going to play Strife. Things like wave and stuff like that sometimes have a pretty big effect on it, but you can just ignore all of that. This deck feels strong. This deck feels like it can do a lot of really strong things. Pixie decks love Strife. True. Have I played around with Anakin's son? I have played Anakin's son, yeah. I think he's fine. Like decks that fight for priority really hard, like it seems like just pretty good value on a 2/3. Tell you what, I was about to have a conniption playing him though, because I couldn't draw him on time to save my damn life. It was pretty nuts. We Iron Lad here. If we had Symbiote Spider-Man, we're very happy. We love 4-drops. Yes, we do. We love 4-drops. How about you? Ramatut. Love Ramatut. Big Ramatut guy. 3-4 Surge. 3-5 Ramatut? What the fuck? Oh, there's Crystal? Sure, let's just... Well, problem with Strife is that if we get a 6 cost on reveal, we'll use that. Is that good? I don't know. Yo, Sizer! Thank you so much for the massive raid, my dude. I super appreciate it. Welcome in, Sizer and Jors, one and all. Incredibly kind of you. Does ours go first or theirs go first? I think they played theirs first. Thank you so much, Sizer. I super appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you had a wonderful stream. If you guys don't know Sizer, super awesome Marvel content creator extraordinaire. Unbelievably good at the game. Gives very, very good insight on how to play certain decks very, very well. Cannot recommend it enough. Definitely send him some love, man. Thank you, thank you. I am not streaming 6 hours, and unfortunately, I'm switching off to Variety in about an hour. So I will give you all ideas of places that you can go if you need to continue your drops. A big ass card, bro. Oh, what a nasty hit. Well played. What a nasty hit, dude. 16 power Cosmo. Holy. Yeah, if you're looking to get better at Snap, I think Sizer is an incredible person to watch. I think Sizer talks through a lot of like their decision-making processes very, very well, and has some of the best Snap fundamentals I've ever seen. Like, I feel like the reason that I'm quite good at Snap in certain areas is not because I'm just very sound and fundamental. I just kind of like look at the game in a different way, and that's a lot harder to, I guess, translate and give other people success. But every time I watch Sizer, he does like one or two things that I'm like, oh, okay, that's how I should be thinking about that, which I think is awesome. Welcome in, Sizer enjoyers, one and all. I appreciate you. Bash, thank you so much for the giant gritty goose. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I wish I could tell you guys I would be here playing, doing drop stuff for a while, but the main reason I'm streaming today is I have a sponsored opportunity that I didn't want to do during the big, like, flush of drops this week. So I added an extra stream this week to be able to touch on that. So I'm going to be in about an hour swapping over, but I'll make sure that everyone knows. And then if y'all need to switch over to watch a different Snap stream, completely okay. Happy to do that if you're still trying to gather your drops. Like I said, I'll just try and be as open and honest about it as I possibly can. Maybe play Iron Lad here. Actually, don't mind going into Orcus Forge. Okay, so there's stripes online. Let's see what they get. What the hell? Stripes all the way down. What the heck, man? Okay. What did this hit? Oh, let's hit the tiger. I don't think I've ever had 3 stripes all at the same time. I'm kind of excited. I don't know how many Star-Lords I'm getting, but it's several at a minimum. And then the rest are just white tigers. I'm so excited, man. Look at this. I don't think that Iska scales enough, man. Seems good. Plus 6? They go to 28? Yeah, it's like not close, right?
Victory.
Dude, this deck is awesome, man. This is crazy. Look at all my stripes, dude. Strife army, roll out. Yo, what up, Big Tony? Everyone's always a Binks fan, man. Many such cases. Dude, Loopy Fist talks so much shit to me, it's crazy. Every time I play Slay the Spire with him, every time I talk with him in Discord, I do like it though, because like I feel like I sometimes get too like that with people that I meet online, and a lot of them like don't get it. Like Loopy's the only person who is just like mean as shit to me all the time, but we're both just laughing the whole time. It's kind of sick, bro. I quite dig it. This piece of crap's gonna play a Gambit under the Invisible Woman this turn, and I'm gonna make you discard your Sarah. Motherfucker. We do have the perfect Disca number. We should probably use it, right? Ramatut and Odin, right? Well, eventually. We'll do it right now, whatever. Well, no, I want to... this is a 24 power card. I should just play the 24 power card. Windjet, Cable, Gladiator, Bastion, Baron Zemo, Images of Icon. I was just naming cards, man. Alright, thanks for telling me that you have Shadow King next turn. I was wondering that. Really? Right. Ramatut shows up, does nothing, leaves. Well played. My next top deck is 0-3? Yeah. Mill with Agamotto? Cool, man. Shove two bad decks together. Gotta be good. I played around beating Shadow King middle, and then they grandmastered a 7-power Shadow King middle. Quite unfortunate. I really like my Psylocke, man. Iron Lad seems good. I was thinking like Symbiote, but we don't really have a good follow-up for it. Feels great. Ramatut, that's a good card. Could be anything, man. Good shot, kid. Could even be a Ramatut, man. Motherfucker. Don't worry, he gave me a spec of doom.
Opponent snapped.
Son of a bitch.
Escaped.
Ah, you're the one who played the, What? Why are they fucking dotting me? What a weirdo, bro. I swear, man, it's so sad that so many people play this game and they're just so mad and angry the whole time. It's crazy to me, bro. You're playing a fucking video game, dude. What the fuck? Was it MODOK and a Kahori? I didn't even... You're mad and angry while watching me? Why, man? Go do something that doesn't make you mad and angry. There's infinite things you could be doing. I don't get it, man. Scream's not very good in the Drax. 3 Costco glizzies right now? Motherfucker, dude. Give me one. 3 Costco glizzies. I was holding out, man. Tabu, exactly what we were looking for. Wild glizzies. Whoa! You guys seen that video? Oh, man. I think that's my favorite video on the entire internet. Someone finds one of those like big like seed pod things that you can get that you can like find out on like a farm, and they just said found a wild glizzy, and then they bite into it, and then it explodes in gross ass pollen and just fills their whole mouth. Oh man, I'll find it. Give me a second here. That ass is maybe my favorite video on the entire internet. What happened here? Oh, they Spider-Man to me. Well, thank y'all.
Oh, snap.
You gotta hold the Magento, yeah. I feel like I actually just play this middle. Just make them beat it. I feel like they're gonna push us middle. Or pull us middle, or I don't know, do something middle. I'll show you after the game. Are the future. Great point. All right, chat. Ramatut throw time. Let's go, Ramatut. Throw the game. Throw the game, King.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
Told you. Like you wrote it up. Just kidding.
Victory.
This dead ass might be my favorite video of all time, and I'm like not fucking around with that. It makes me laugh every time.
I found some wild glizzies. Oh! Found some wild glizzies. Oh! I found some wild glizzies. Oh! I found some wild glizzies. Oh! Wild glizzies, some wild glizzies. Oh! I found some wild glizzies. Oh!
Oh man, dude. I can watch that video 50 more times and keep laughing, man. That shit is so funny, dude. That's what I was. Found some wild glizzies. Whoa! Oh man. That shit is so funny, dude. Oh. Oh man, it's so funny. Cause you know that based on the reaction, I don't think that they knew it was gonna be that bad. Maybe they thought that they would get some gross stuff in their mouth. But the way it just expands and then like shoots out of their mouth. Oh man, it's so good. Ah shit, I hit ads. Oh brother. I was too busy watching Wild Glizzies. I ran into some ads. Son of a gun. Oh, man. Found some Wild Glizzies. Whoa! God damn, it's so funny. Get him, Drax. How should we play this? I don't think Symbiote's going to be that... God, what am I talking about? You Ramatut easily. We could, like, Iska here, but, like, Iska could land in a bad lane, and then, like, we're kind of just really behind.
We are the future.
Also, we're the future. Important thing to remember. Opponent's just giving us infinite energy. Don't die to Galactus. That would be silly.
Opponent snapped.
Ooh! Uh-oh! Someone lose priority because Drax is fucking broken, bro. Uh-oh, is that Zola? Oh, is that little Zola? It'd be a shame if it didn't do anything, man.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Not close, I'm afraid.
Victory.
Common Drax W, dude. I will say this until my face is red, man. This card is one of the best cards in the game. Almost every... by the way, sorry, ad enjoyers. Apologies for that. I try and be really, really good about ads. I should pull the abs event. Yeah, there's a couple ways we lost, for sure. But we had to, like, lose a 50-50. Then, yeah, there's just a million things that already went wrong. Like, if the Zola went middle, we just always win. I think we played this correctly, I think. Maybe we could have been more accurate on the final turn, but... Like, if we lost there, it would be due to some rather extreme unluck. Not necessarily from... But we could have given ourselves more chances to not get unlucky. More chances to not get unlucky? Yeah, that works. What did we learn from the last time playing them? If you get a Sarah that you can play on turn 4, just play it. Don't do dumb shit, I guess. Big one.
Opponent snapped.
Ramatat time.
Doom rules all.
It's high value. We call a high value Tutler in the biz. The Iska cooking? Strife is at 2 out of 3. Get a guaranteed hit on another Ramatat, man. Help me the frick in, brother. Don't I get whatever I died back here as well? Get another surge. There's an argument to use Symbiote on Iska, but like they're aiming to Shadow King this lane anyway. Or we have to be ready for them to Shadow King this lane. Destroy Ramatat incoming. Ah, man. If it happens, it happens, man. You just play as many as your little heart desires. Figure the rest out later. MODOK Destroyer? Why is everyone worried about MODOK Destroyer and not excited for MODOK Hela? The question I have to ask myself. Hello? Hacker? Hela isn't in his list? True? True. I didn't know that. No Ghost Rider either. Focus on fixing the game, by the way. Thanks. I was thinking next time you come up there, we go out for a couple of wild glizzies. Wild glizzies. Whoa! Oh, it's such a good video, dude. The thing is, it's just such a good video. Like, humans weren't meant to be able to create such a beautiful thing. Off, bro.
Escaped.
I fucking hate Cable, dude. Did it also glitch you out of the game? It did. I thought you were hacking. Are you hacking? You have to tell me if you're hacking. I'm guessing the game doesn't like Strife Ramatut. Because I was going to Strife for Ramatut, and I think that might have broken the game. Cable going to 4 power is madness. I still don't think the card is that good. It's just frustrating. Like, I'm not saying, like, Cable is too strong by any means, for the record. Astral projecting Odin on Rama. Now I had to look up what a Costco glizzy was, and then I had to send my family the wild glizzy thing, and now it's 20 minutes in the future. Where am I? You're back from an amazing trip. Costco glizzies go hard, man. I know that's right. I think it's a good turn to just get Iska down. Chill. Turn we can Star-Lord for bunch of points.
Oh, snap.
I had a hard time getting value out of Symbiote Spider-Man, but I still like it in the list a lot. It's nice to get the Cosmo out of the way as well. Really? They know how Iska works, you think? Main problem here is our ability to play cards away from middle. They probably Ultron this turns. Like, Juggernaut stuff isn't that valuable. Ah, they just run.
Victory.
Cable has good stats for his cost. Very effective and sometimes game-winning ability, and you can repeat it multiple times. He's crazy strong. Counterpoint. Very mid stats. You just don't understand the stats on Cable considering how powerful his effect is. So Here's something that I think that you're going down a bad line of thinking, and I think is very important to allow yourself to remember this. Your initial thoughts when looking at the stats, which is a reflection of how the deck card actually performs in the game, is saying, I'm surprised the stats are like that because the effect is strong. Instead of thinking, maybe because the stats are like this, the effect isn't as strong as I think. That makes sense? That's how I like to... I think that's an important thing that a lot of people miss in their ways of, like, going down that line. Because, like, it's very easy to, not remember that it goes the other way, too. And it's important to remember that. Also, you compared it to Baron Mordo, which, like... I mean, every card's good compared to Baron Mordo, essentially, right? Like, I think Cable's fine, but, like, saying he's incredibly strong, I think is just a pretty strong misrepresentation of the card. It's good, for sure. So, don't disagree there. Solid even. But I think that saying that the card is, like, incredible, I just don't think it compares to a lot of other cards in the format. In a vacuum, like if you were playing draft format, Cable would be cracked. I do agree with that. I think that if we were playing draft, Cable would be pretty insane. Oh, nice. Yeah, it still gives us Ramatut Iron Lad or Juggernaut Iron Lad. Still probably worth it. Feel like you can't win if my deck doesn't have Cosmo and or Shang perfectly placed right now. I mean, I never run any of those in like any of my decks and I still win. I haven't for a very long time. I think it's not as impossible as you may think. I think it's just Ramatut Iron Lad. Both left, I guess. Fucking send the house, man. I feel like that's the second time this exact thing has happened with Anakin's son. Ooh, and we get a free White Tiger at the end of it all. Unless Ramatut fucks everything up. Oh, yeah, it doesn't go off because of Superb Giant. So where does Cable rank among 2 costs? You feel like it's pretty high? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, in a vacuum? In a vacuum, it's really high. As far as, like, what it actually adds to decks, I think it's quite low. Like, I feel like you're calling drawing a card from your opponent's deck. How did you refer to it? I want to say exactly. Well, I guess this wasn't you. A very effective, sometimes game-breaking ability. I feel like that's a misrepresentation. That wasn't you, to be fair, but... like as far like what cards do I think are like better than it? It's hard to say. Like as far as in a vacuum, like Surge is in a vacuum better than it. Merlin's in a vacuum better than it. Herbie, in my opinion, is in a vacuum probably better than Cable. Mirage, Iron Patriots. In my opinion, by the way, this is all my opinion, which can be very different than yours. I think Valentina is really close. Sam is probably better than in a vacuum. And then synergistically, there's like probably like 15 or 20 more cards. Like Goliath, Thana, Kid Omega. Maybe not Scream anymore. Maybe Scream though. Chamber, Victoria. Maybe Ravona. Moondragon for sure. Grandmaster. Linlier is probably close. Yeah, that's what I would say. Mysterio probably. But in a vacuum, I would say, like, when draft mode comes, Cable will be a very good draft card. Yeah, Scarlet Witch probably, yeah. You said game winning, not game breaking. My bad. Sorry to misrepresent you. I'm dyslexic. No, I said that. Oof. Oh, Lufami. It's not fair though, because you guys both have LOO or OOF. Like, you have OOFL and he has LOOF. You can't do that to you can't do that to a fella such as myself. But no, I definitely agree with you. I think that Cable is one of those cards that you always remember the very amazing times where he gets you like a game-breaking card, and then you kind of forget that most of the time the card is pretty inconsequential and you don't even play it anyway. And I think that cards like that can trick your mind into feeling like they're game-breaking a lot more than they are, because you just forget about the times where it doesn't do anything, and you always remember the times where it like easily wins the game. I agree that he'd still be great at 2-3. I don't think he would be great at 2-3. I think that if you move a card from 2-3 to 2-4 and it's still and it's still like not one of the best, you know, 15 2-drops. Motherfucker. Is that the third MODOK today, bro? Stats are just from the cards in the deck. Because when a card is played, it would make cards like Hela and stuff like that, like way... It would completely shift. Like looking at win rates of cards when played, especially in a game like Snap, is very... A game like Snap specifically, where you retreat during the game. So like, any 6-drop would be way, way bigger on the scale of like when played stuff. So yeah, it's almost always doing it. Yeah, Jane Foster stats would be pretty nutso. Reading. Suppose the effectiveness of Cable's power is dependent if he's in a combo-dependent meta when he steals an opponent's Mr. Negative or Hela without them knowing. He certainly feels like a very strong card. I mean, I don't even think that that's true personally, though. I guess. Like, it maybe sometimes gives you an early snap, but I feel like a lot of good players will see you snap after you play Cable and then not have their card that they absolutely need and realize that they probably stole it, and then they just retreat. And also, you taking their card is the exact same as them not having access to that card, or that card being in the bottom of their deck. Talk about that a lot as well. Again, these are all my opinions, right? Like, I've always been someone who says Mill is absolute dog shit. The stats have always proven that, for the most part. But I think that Mill is something that is only good because it does mental damage on people. It's not actually a good deck that does anything for you in Snap. I've always believed that, personally. And I think that, in general, looking at almost any metric, be it tournament results or anything like that, I think that my opinion is generally right. However, there's still a lot of people who talk about how Mill is way too strong, right? Cable is maybe like Gambit of Success is dependent on RNG. Yeah, no, I think that I just disagree with that. I don't think that Cable is disruption. I think people look at Cable as a disruption card. I don't think it is. It's like Schrodinger's box, man. Just because you like pulled a card that they needed doesn't mean that they were going to draw it. Anyway, I don't know. It's the same thing as exclamation point Yondu. Cable's a little bit different because you get the information your opponent doesn't, so it's more nuanced than just like the Yondu discussion that I've lost years of my life explaining to people. But yo, the Noom actually put it really well. Even without the idea of stealing a core combo piece, the knowledge is good, but it's simply not game-winning enough, which is why it's comfortable being a 2-4. Yeah. That's, I feel like that's actually a pretty nuanced way of talking about that. Again, there are players who are much better than me and who have had much more success with me that disagree with that and think that milling strategies can be pretty good and think that Cable is a much better card than I find it. It could just be a difference in playstyle. It could just be a difference in a varietal of other things. Maybe your playstyle makes having a card like Cable much better because you're very good at doing those kind of like deceptive snaps and getting value out of that, whereas other people might not be. There's a lot to the discussion that's more, is card good or bad? At least in my opinion when it comes to cards like that in Snap, or specifically like a card like Cable. I feel like we're in a very good spot right here. Cable's problem is that he doesn't have something to put him over the top. Interesting. I don't think that's my take on it personally, but I can see that making sense. Alright, they still have to beat all this fucking power that's on the board. And it's a lot of it. I don't think you could beat 31. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, brother. They seem very confident that they can beat 31, I'm afraid.
Power must be controlled.
Alright. I'll eat my fucking lunch, dude. Noted. Streets are saying they absolutely could be 31. Power was quite controlled there, I'm afraid. They did, in fact, control said power. Jaceler. Technically, they didn't beat 31. True. They cheated by removing my power. Thank you for giving me a way to cope. I appreciate it. I love me a good way to cope. All right. We can Ramatut our way out of this, maybe. Don't snap. 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 Yes! Fuck! That's a good time to get Destroyer. Can't think of a much better time to get Destroyer than right there, so that's chill. Mercury. Yeah, imagine we just win this game. Wouldn't that be nuts? Imagine we just win this game as a joke. I think we like have to hit Juggernaut here. Holy shit. Won the shit out of right though. A chonky ass boy, dude. It's almost like they had Viv Vision online the entire game. Yo, cheers, Dr. Donkey. Our opponent. Hmm. Hmm. This, I think we've only floated. I think we've only floated one, maybe two, but we also get a Psylocke. We'll get up to 8. Maybe direct the Strife a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Titania. Why didn't this jump? Oh. Makes sense. They go Technovirus here. They would go to 31. I have a lot of points, man. think we need the White Tiger to land middle. That's our win con. Yarp. Simplest win con there ever was. We love a good 50-50. Yes, we do, folks.
Victory.
All right, chat. We're going to run 3 minutes of ads. If you don't want to see ads, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe and use the little Prime toggle. For watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. For watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. All right, chat. We are going to be popping over to Minecraft. If you're watching over on the YouTube channel, we're going to be Twitch only for the rest of the stream. So if you want to continue watching, come on over to Twitch. If not, I will see you tomorrow. I'll probably stream. I'm not 100% sure. I might take tomorrow to just do a bunch of shorts and videos. Undecided as of yet. But we are going to end the YouTube side of the stream. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate ya. We'll see you soon.